Okay, everyone. So this a while back, like 6 or 7 months ago. So we were in July. So probably about 9 months ago or so, I made a video on Legends of the Ocarina of Time and how to break it. And I decided quite recently to start playing a randomizer of this game on my computer, an emulator. It worked out alright, I suppose. Oh my god, the quality's really bad. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think this works alright. It's really hard to keep stable, though. Just give me a couple seconds while I figure something out. Now then, okay. So I know it doesn't look like terribly much has changed. Other than maybe a couple of things, but it looks somewhat similar to the previous shot, but I've actually completely changed. Where I'm at, I'm no longer on the floor, I'm in my bed. Just kind of put the camera sandwiched between my legs while I hope the quality comes out alright. Okay. I'm obviously gonna have to make sure it doesn't drift too much. The unfortunate problem with this is I need to do some precise frame perfect tricks for this to work. So, unfortunately, that means bad things. So right now, I have 28 rupees, so I'm going to do something no one has ever done. I'm not even kidding. I don't know a single human being who would ever be dumb enough to do this, but I'm impatient. I don't want to cut down grass for 30 minutes or go grind enemies, so you're going to need some Deku Nuts. And then you just gotta kind of wait a little bit. So this glitch is called, that I'm going to be doing here soon, I call it Death Hole Wrong Warping. I don't call it, why did I say I call it? It's called Death Hole Wrong Warping. That's the name of this glitch, the official name. And it is a difficult glitch to pull off. Unfortunately, that means it is also going to need some precise inputs. I don't know why my health is so low right now. My health is so high right now. Sorry, it shouldn't be that high. Oh, I think this guy the guy over here dropped hearts. So I'm just gonna, you know, it's actually probably a good idea. I should have left a Skulltula. Like I could get a Skulltula in here or something, so that I can just injure myself repeatedly, really quickly. Take down half hearts, because I have the health upgrade, as you can see by the white outline across all my hearts. I need to get down to a quarter of a heart, and you need to too as well if you want to perform this glitch. This glitch allows you to warp to a lot of different areas, but we're going to test some new ones out, areas I haven't particularly been to before. So, I know what happens in Death Mountain Crater, I know what happens in some of the Link's houses, however, I don't know what happens in some of the dungeons. So we are going to try and go to Jabu Jabu would be actually a pretty good area. For Jabu Jabu, I want to see what happens. If it crashes, then that's unfortunate, because we're spending a lot of time just getting my health down. I could have halved the time I'm spending here, just by not killing the other one, and then killing both of them once my health was sufficiently low. I could maybe just get there with a bomb or two, or just go on area. But anyways, just get yourself down to a quarter of a heart. It takes forever, I know, but here we are. Just one more hit. And there we go. Okay, so now, as you can see, I'm at a quarter of a heart. And now that we've done this, it goes out of focus, and then I can go... Oh my god. I don't understand what the point of making cameras focus in the world is. So, I did not mean to do that. Don't get rid of your Deku Nuts. You're gonna need those. Okay. Bomb drops? No, nothing. That corner looks a lot darker than it actually is. Okay, so let's head to Jabu Jabu. This might be a long walk, because I have to go all the way there without getting hurt once. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is the... fuck. I don't know what I was thinking there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this... Here, give me a second. I'm gonna put a pillow underneath my legs, make it easier for them to support it, and then I can just do like this. And back just a little bit more, get it all set up. Now I should probably be cutting this out. Okay. Alright, and there we go. Slightly more comfortable to hold now. Makes it just a little easier. Okay. Now from here, we go to Jabba Jabba. So on the way there, I'm going to explain a little bit more about this glitch. Basically, what we're going to do is we are going to die at the same time we enter a grotto hole. Which is why I got my health so low, so a single bomb would be able to kill me. So now at this point, whenever I enter a grotto, I have to time it so that a bomb kills me at the same time that I enter the grotto, which can be quite difficult. But it shouldn't take too long for me to get this. Okay, so now we have to... I know it's a long walk, but on the way there I'm going to explain a little more about it. So basically what happens is once you you'll know what happens when you see it. It's one of those kinds of things. You don't need knowledge on exactly what the regular grotto animation is compared to what it is here. You don't need that kind of information. All you need to know is how to perform this, is just like what it looks like to enter a grotto hole. No, but not like every frame of it, how it all works. It's very obvious whenever it happens, because instead of entering the grotto and instead of dying, you actually fall in, and then you just fall into it like this abyss, this sky-colored abyss. Now I think if you fall long enough, you will void out, so you don't want to wait too long for that to happen. But, alright, Jabu. No idea how an entire dungeon fits in you, because, I'm gonna be honest, this room probably can't fit in him. Okay. And here I'm gonna set Pharaoh's Wind. So, if you are in, say, the Kokiri Forest, or, let's just actually do this in Zora Fountain. I'm gonna perform the glitch in Zora's Fountain, but I'm not necessarily gonna actually go through with it. So, let's say you're over here. You just entered Zora Fountain from this entrance, hopefully. Come on. I haven't actually tried this out with a lot of other different types of areas, like fairy fountains. Probably warp me to another fairy fountain, or crash. It usually crashes. But basically, if you look down here, I cannot use Pharaoh's Wind. It is a dungeon-only item, usually. But, if I go into my items menu, swap this with this, and then on the first frame, press the button Pharaoh's Wind is now assigned to, I can actually use it. I got it first try, okay. So, I pressed it once and I got the frame, usually I spam it, but as you can see, I cast Pharaoh's Wind, which I would not normally be able to do. And oddly enough, the same thing applies to the other item. It is actually unusable until a frame after. It is a 1 frame timing, but it does not have that much of a punishment to it. So that's why I'm hoping to get this as soon as possible. Sorry, this is build-up's taking so long. In fact, you know, no, it probably wouldn't be faster. I was gonna say it'd probably be faster to just warp, but then again, warping to it would just bring me right to Sacred Forest Meadow, and that would not be fun. Maybe I should just zoom out a little. Yeah, it's a no zoom. It's no longer zooming. It's my first video like this, isn't it? Alright, let's just go through, and then we can just kind of walk right there. We have the quarter heart, we have everything we need. Also, for reasons I may explain, I'm going to explain it now. Have Deku Nuts on X and Pharaoh's Wind on Y, or vice versa, doesn't actually matter, as long as you can quickly access them with one of the buttons. Don't put them on your touch icons, put your bombs on your touch items. On either of your touch things. Because you will not be able to use bombs. Okay, now it's time to set up the trick itself, okay? Now I'm going to need a little bit of precision for this, and I'm going to have to be able to look at the screen for this. So, basically, you're going to want to set up just about on the edge of this, look at it, then do this. Let's see. Okay, that's a soft lock, because if he starts screaming and I start falling in, that's a problem. So I'm going to save here, but I'm going to quit out. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. Usually there's no white screen when you quit out. But now, we just have to do all that again. No, I'm just kidding. We saved, so it should be alright. In fact, if I'm correct, it's still in Jabba Jabba, so if I were to do restricted items here, it wouldn't be that bad. But I kind of want to show off what restricted items can do. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to set it up like that. So, as you can see, bombs are on Y, and my bottle is on X, so I'm going to swap them. I can't use bombs in Link's house, but if I time it right, which I'm very bad at doing, so then, okay, there we go, got it. So it's a pretty difficult timing. I'm gonna actually just do this real quick. Fun fact, these are all of those notes are actually on their correct lines, I believe. Because I made a video on this before, but just to recap, the notes for the ocarina, L, or A on the N64, is a low D. Then R is a low, it's just an F, a third above it, so there's no octave leap. Then it's, then next up is Y, which would be up to, I believe, A. Yes, Y is A. X is B, and then A is a high D. All of those would be C down, C left, C right, C up, I believe. In order of ascension. You can kind of tell whenever it's in ascending order, so and it's interesting because you can access literally every note in between C and then E an octave higher than it. Okay, you know what? Don't shield it. No reason to. I have bombs. I have enough bombs to do this if I die, and if I lose all of them, then it's okay. So, yeah, okay. This is unfortunate. I have them in a bad cycle, where one of them spits out while I have the iframes from the other. So timing it and putting it together correctly can usually chain it like this. This is what I call an optimal chain, where there's a lot of space. Okay, now. Okay, just barely rolled out of the way because I'm a Dark Souls player. Rolling is now ingrained into me, my being, my soul. So anyways, it's time to perform the glitch again. Okay, I want to make sure I have my items set correctly. Wait, no, hold on. Okay, there we go. Don't know why that was so difficult, but Y is Pharaoh's Wind right now. So anyways, a nice view of the outside. Okay, now here, so you don't want to time it too badly. Okay, that's not what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen, if you enter the grotto, that's actually the best situation you can get. If you enter, for example, if you die, then it's a lot more annoying to fix. But there I was a bit too forward, so I'm going to move back just a bit. And I made it just a bit. That thing was exploding at pretty much the exact same time. So then, okay. I'm not sure about this one. Ah, dang it. Okay, move even further back. I want to get this on camera so people can see how it works and how it's done. I do this on the Kokiri Grotto, but it can be done on any generic grotto with a 20 rupee chest, which is actually most grottos in the game, such as the one next to Hyrule Castle Town. That was way too early, I'm pretty sure, but might as well just go ahead with it, yeah. So as you can see, I am frames off from it. I'm not sure if it's actually frame perfect or not. I don't think it is because I get it. I do it. It just in general, in all honesty, and this game runs at 30 frames a second. I find it difficult to believe I would make... Okay, so I'm out of bombs now. That's not good. Let's just slash this. Okay, I just want to get a bomb drop. Okay. Magic. Bombs! Good, good. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Alright, now let's try this again. Sorry about all this setup here. This is going to be a much longer video than what I usually do. That may have been too early, which means I should die. Okay. I just enter the grotto every time. Jesus Christ, it's really annoying. So I have to back up just a little bit more than that. But I don't want to back up too much. So like here maybe, I think. Okay, no, I keep doing it incorrectly. So I usually do it so I start walking and then immediately after pull out the bomb. Like it almost is, I try to do it at about the same time with slight delay. Okay, that might be too far back. Let's just try it anyway. Okay, that's what's supposed to happen. Oh, for the glitch. So, as you can see, I'm now gonna infinitely fall through here. So, on the bottom screen, it doesn't matter if you save or don't. I don't save here. And then you quit out. You have to quit out. Pressing continue will just boot you back. And now, we end up in a place unfamiliar, the Lakeside Laboratory instead of the title screen. So, don't save and continue. If you quit out, you lose the glitch. Now, we set our Pharaoh's Wind in Jabu Jabu. Let's see what happens. This may crash and burn and not work out at all. Don't dispel it. Okay. We are in Jabu Jabu. We oddly enough can only move by L targeting if we don't, and then like hold it afterwards. We cannot head to the boss room unless I had like a bomb, so I could probably mega flip across. Let's see what happens. Rudo's not here. For some reason, it's red now. That's not supposed to be red, is it? Oh god. That's not good. Ow. This isn't going particularly well, is it? For some reason, there... What the heck? Why is it, like, moved? Oh, I just can't... Oh, it's not loaded, so I'd imagine I have to go through the door. Now I'm just in an abyss? Oh, well, now none of Jabu is loaded. Where am I? Oh my god, this is really confusing and weird. So we are now in a buggy Jabu Jabu? Oh, there's the door, at the very least. This is really weird. Sorry if the camera was messed up there, by the way. I was trying to peek over so I could look at it. Okay, head back through. Come on, load. Oh, no. There's the moon. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give this time. There should be a program death trigger here. So I should be okay. This is so weird. I've never seen anything like this before. Jabu Jabu is so broken. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what the heck is happening. Also, this is the bottom screen because the game thinks we're on the title screen. So anyways, I believe we have found the end of our adventure. Don't go through that door. That's so weird. Why was the door moved a little to the left? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to explain what's going on with this glitch. Or at least what is technically going on. I don't know why some of the side effects happen, but basically, what the game is doing is every time it sends me to the title screen, and whenever it does that, it adds a certain value to a certain thing in the game. I think it's because your location is designated by a number, right? And every time you try to go to the title screen, it adds a certain value to that number, so you go to the title screen. But I died at the grotto. I died while I was entering the grotto, so it was trying to add both those values at once. And so a lot of weird stuff started happening. A lot of speedrunners know it better than I do, and I'm sure if you looked it up on Zelda Speedruns, it would be, or just on any website, it would probably be a lot more detailed. Okay, we are back in the normal world. Now, the next dungeon I kind of want to look at is Deku Tree. Because Deku Tree, if we can solve the puzzles and actually make it all the way to the end, should be really interesting. And we don't have to do restricted items, so it's a win-win here. And also, I do get some extra Deku Nuts, which is always good. But that was definitely worth all the wait. Just for some reason, the door was moved to the left, then I entered it and everything unloaded. And then once everything unloaded, it just broke. The game just couldn't do anything there. And then everything unloaded, and then I just fell into an abyss. Yeah, so, yeah. Let's get some Deku Nuts. That's all we really need. Now, it's unfortunate. I kind of want to do Pharaoh's Wind with, or restricted items with Pharaoh's Wind, but I guess we can't do that right now. Then after this, we may try out Dodonga's Cavern. Then we'll probably try out Shadow Temple. Unfortunately, Shadow Temple would be better as an adult because, you know, it's a Shadow Temple, so we could probably maneuver around it slightly better. But I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, but I had to use a Deku Nut to activate everything for some reason. I don't know why that happens. But Deku Nuts are very important. That's why they are on my X button and why I was trying to get them there. Just because getting them is something that is very important. Now here's a glitch opportunity, maybe. I wonder if the way the Sheikah stones work, you know, the ones that you go into and they give you like little hint videos. I wonder if those can be wrong warped into. It's like a glitched Sheikah stone. That'd be really interesting. And see what kind of what the videos would be, if they'd be the same thing or if they'd be glitched versions or whatever. It would just be really interesting to see. So I'm gonna spare you from the setup and probably the performance of the glitch as well, just because I know it was boring the first time, so it's probably boring now. Probably boring again here. Just a couple things I want to clarify. We get teleported to Lakeside Laboratory if you go into a regular grotto. One of the generic ones that doesn't have any really important items in it. And so, those grottos lead you to a lot of different places. But if you go into non-generic grottos, such as, I believe, the one in Hyrule Field, I believe either, so I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Basically, certain other grottos will lead you to different places. And that's important because it means that those grottos, it means that those grottos can lead you to a lot of different glitch side effects that are a lot of fun to experiment with. I'd really want to experiment, but I'm just gonna see now. I'm gonna have to unfortunately do that peeking thing again, so it's probably gonna mess up again, but so hopefully I don't die. I don't think that timing was on. I think I'm gonna die. No, I actually got it first try. Okay. Alright, I'm always scared I'm gonna screw something up, even though I know it's almost impossible to screw up this glitch after you get the initial set. After you get the initial death warp. Now what I really kind of want to do is check out... So, I want to check out a couple of other things with this glitch. Oh. It just brought me out. Well. What the hell? Why is it unloaded? No, seriously. For what reason is all this unloaded? Is this the Bolero of Fire cutscene, perhaps? Because that means that this loading zone is not loaded. Yeah, so loading zones also have those little pull things where they just pull you for some reason. What is happening to this game right now? I'm not even kidding. This is so broken. I unfortunately don't seem to be able to make it all. So no, this isn't Bolero Fire because the bridge is not loaded right now. And yeah, it's just death. Oh. Oh, I hit lava. So there is still stuff there. It's just the collision is loaded. It's just the textures aren't. Which makes perfect sense. That's how most games work. That's how most games do it. So, as you can tell, our UI is all gone. You can roll, so it's still, that's still a useful thing. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm against the wall. Hold on, I'm gonna kill myself here. Okay. Okay, 2 backflips will do it. We clearly have less than 3 hearts. There we go, we died. The UI wasn't appearing. The UI is not there. There is no UI for the bottom screen. And we're just back here. What? Okay. Okay, I can't use Pharaoh's Wind. For some reason it makes the sound effect. Which I don't know why it would do that. So, I have no idea why it's not loaded. I have no idea why this is happening at all. I don't know why the entrance... Is the entrance supposed to be there? I don't think so. Oh wait, that's the fairy fountain, isn't it? That's the entrance I went into. But up here is just nothing. Oh no, here we are. There's something here. Not a loading zone. Oops, that's not good. Okay. This is the strangest one so far, definitely. So I went to Dongo's Cavern, but it pulled me. I'm not even kidding. It literally pulled me out of the loading zone into this area. So next time I do this, I should probably... Oh, hey, this area is loaded. For some reason, I'm really fast at climbing. What? Okay, I just realized that is the weirdest thing that could possibly happen. Why am I so fast at climbing? There is no reason. There is absolutely no reason for me to be as fast as climbing as I am. Sideways, I'm fine, but up and down, I'm a speedy little boy. You're not usually that fast, right? Maybe you are on these platforms, I'm not sure. Because it seemed somewhat normal in the other way. So that is the normal exit, right? So it spawned me here. Okay, that's death. I'm gonna run out of Deku Seed soon enough. Yeah, I think we're done with this one, everyone. It's really weird. I can't pause. I can't do anything other than move around because my UI, as you can see, is blank. Now, I don't know what is happening right now. Jabba Jabba was weird, but that was probably weirder. Oh my god, okay, so this is just experimenting with Death Realm Warp. I don't know. I didn't know what any of these would lead to. I think I've actually... Have I been to that second one? I feel like I've seen it. It felt kind of familiar, but at the same time it felt completely brand new. So, here's the thing on why Dodongo's Cavern pulled me out of the loading zone. I know that sounds weird, but it turns out that I think loading zones actually have these little movement triggers to keep Link moving. They can't just do that. They need to have a thing to keep him moving, so they have these sections of ground that just act as conveyor belts for some reason. And when that happens, the game the game. I don't know what happens, man. I'm just gonna put Pharaoh's Wind in here. So I have to do this with a bottle now. I actually have to do restricted items. Okay, it wasn't. So I can use a bottle, right? So. Okay. Almost. Okay, maybe I should start mashing. Okay. I didn't mash very well there. Usually I get this pretty fast, but in the position I'm in, it just doesn't work that well. No, nothing. Okay. Oh my god, this is taking forever. I'm gonna have to do this with. Here, give me a second. Just realized I don't have any magic. I decided to put the Pharaoh's Wind in Dodongo's Cavern instead of in the Know-It-All Brothers' house because I realized the Know-It-All Brothers' house it'll just crash, I'm pretty sure. I can experiment off camera, but on camera I want to get good ones. So, if I get something good off camera, I'll show it in another video. Alrighty then, there I just got it again for the first try. I did it once, and it took a while to get everything. As you can tell, we are now in Lakeside like we were the past 2 times. So this is going to be hopefully fun. I'm going to make sure I spam roll while I go forward just in case. Oh god, for a second I thought I screwed it up, and I realized no, I couldn't have. It's really hard to screw this glitch up after you get it, but, you know, I'm dumb, so. Actually, no, sorry, it's easy to screw it up. Wait, where the hell are we? We're in the fucking haunted wasteland? Are you serious right now? No, we're just in regular old Gerudo Valley. I'd imagine none of the Gerudos are here. It's creepy with no music. Okay, yeah, so the video just split. It just told me. I never realized it tells you. Yeah, there's no Gerudos here, man. It's lonely. Now, if there were a Gerudo, I'd imagine getting caught would kill the game. Like, really. Like, I'm gonna brick this cartridge one of these days, if I'm gonna be honest. Which am I more interested in going in? All of the loading zones we have around here, or just going this way? I think I'm gonna go this way. Okay, that's not good. Oh, jeez. No, well, how unfortunate. I was supposed to spam roll when I started going, but unfortunately that was probably the least interesting of all of them. It was Gerudo Valley, though, so I wonder what else could be down there. Clearly there was a loading zone there that loaded in the first area, and we got sucked right into it, so I'm gonna have to experiment more with this off camera. But anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. I reached the maximum file size, so I'm gonna be taping like a 2-minute video to a 32-minute video, a 33, or a 3-minute video to a 32-minute, whatever. Anyways, that has been all. Please experiment with this in your own time if you have this game. If you don't, then, and you have the original, and if you have a 3DS, get this game. Might as well. It's great to have this game on the go. And it's also just a lot of fun to experiment with the glitches. So as always, I will talk to you on the next video, and goodbye. Sorry about the camera in this one. I couldn't film it very well.